I was kind of an introvert. I didn't really want to be a social. Although I became really popular in school, and mostly because of my partying, like we partied a lot. For me, it was just partying and girls. That's all I cared about in high school. I hated my dad and my brothers. I mean, I would be like hungover and they'd be like, you have to get up and go to work at 6 o'clock. Any free time I had was spent working while the other kids were going on vacations and doing fun things. I was never a guy to sit on the couch and play video games. So I was always intrigued by the muscle.
Got it. Come on. Come on. Come on. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Come on.
I just had this vision of, okay, this is what I want to do, but I knew I was partying too much and I wasn't on a good diet. But I wanted to have a great body. The best part was training in the gym. Like, I love to train. Like, you're a fucking artist, bro. You're looking at yourself in the mirror and you're saying, okay, how can I create the best body for my genetics, right? I didn't have a small waist. I needed to get bigger shoulders. You know, my quads were outrageous, but that's, you know, that's what's just given to me. Drugs aren't going to make that person, because you have to have the structure, you have to have the mindset. I always tell everyone it wasn't about the body, it was about the mind at first. And then it turned into, when I saw the progression of the body, that's really what kept me motivated to continue. At 19, I was a 700-pound squatter. I bench pressed 500 pounds. So I mean, I was squatting till my nose bled. That if you didn't squat till your nose bled, then you were doing wrong. You know how it is when you go in those hardcore gyms. The mirrors are covered with spit, but ours, I mean, we bleed all of those things. You know, it was crazy. But that's the kind of mentality, that's the kind of place I trained at. Like, the guys were hardcore. When I started training, I never imagined being Mr. Olympia. That wasn't my goal. Like, these young kids come up to me at events and they say, I'm gonna be a Mr. Olympia. You know, I didn't say, oh, I'm going to go win this or win that. I mean, everyone's dream when you live on the East Coast, Massachusetts, was, man, California is like the place. But we always thought the guys trained like pussies in California, you know? So I'm like, if I can go out there with my work ethic, I can go out there and dominate, you know? Because I felt we did train harder.